What is up, guys? Back again with another video, and today we're going to be doing another review. Today we'll be reviewing the Terabyte and doing an overview and kind of like explaining and saying everything about it. Now the first thing you need to know about Terabyte's on war stock, obviously. It's basically like you know how in the gun running DLC, there was the Mobile Operations Center as like the command legging vehicle, and then in Doomsday was the Avenger. Now it's kind of basically the same thing of those, but for the nightclub. It's the nightclub version, but it has its own different features. Now overall, if you upgrade it or if you don't, you know, you have your interior tent, interior decal, Deterrent Station, which I already bought, which that is basically a giant missile thing on the back. It's a multi lock-on missile, so you can lock onto multiple targets. Then you have the drone station, which you control drone stuff from, and your weapon workshop, which is your weapon workshop where you upgrade your guns to Mark II, and then the specialized workshop, which is where you customize the oppressor Mark II, and you can put these two if you want. Now overall, depending on what you do, if you just buy it base, it's $1,375,000. If you fully upgrade it, it's $3,459,500. So those are the price ranges that it varies. Now there's quite some little like buffers and stuff. Well, not buffers, like barriers you have to go through to get to this. You're gonna have to have the nightclub, first of all, any nightclub. And then you're gonna have to have all these levels. You're gonna have to have all the way up to the 4th garage, because it gives you the you have to have the 5 floors. Because on the 5th floor, when this came out, what happens on the 5th floor? It adds a new garage, the Terabyte Garage. So if we go on to the garage down here, the Terabyte Garage, which is level 5. Which you can't have like just no levels and then just a level 5. So you have to have all the other levels before. And the main purpose of this would be for the Oppressor Mark II. Now it is a lot smaller than the MOC, but it has many features. This thing is full of features. Like, the MOC has a lot of features, but this has more features than that. It's very useful, and we'll show you why in a second. Okay, so first of all, one of the features, this isn't super useful, but you can just use this. It's the player scanner. If you press right on the D-pad, you can still drive while using this, which is, you can scan players. If you scan, we'll try to scan someone up here real quick. So you're scanning him, and then it tells you different things about them, like their different favorite radio stations and such like that, and their total player death. So that's a level 1. That's a brand new player. So, but then it has all this other info. Now, a weird thing about it, well, you have 2 different camera angles, so you have a back one and a front one. Now what's weird about this on console, I don't know if this is on PC, but it has this weird glitch with your total earnings. It doesn't even say your total earnings. Like, he's obviously made more than $62. Guess we can go back to our nightclub. Over here. So that's what you can do on the front. And then the rest of the features are in the back. Now mine is fully upgraded, so depending on what you choose, there will be different things in here. So you got the drone station. It's the drone station, I would say that would probably be the last thing you want to buy in this, because I have all the stations, but the drone station is like $800,000, and all you get to do is just fly some drones and messing around with people. Now it's fun because you get to go shock people and blow up people without them even knowing, and it's really funny. But it doesn't really have a use. Then you have the Deterrent Station here, which what the Deterrent Station does. We'll sit down in here. It's a Deterrent Station. You use this as a large. This is a multi-lock-on missile SAM. Now I don't have anyone to test this with right now, so if someone comes near, try to lock onto him. And we'll go to the drone station. In the drone station, this is more like a fun station, because you get to just mess with people and like electrocute them and stuff like that. See, now you got a boost, which is gonna speed you up. Now when you do boost, you can't stop. You just go in the same direction and you can't stop the boost, no matter what. And then shock, you just shock someone, a player, and you just and then the detonate takes a couple seconds to see. If I press detonate right now, oh, I just accidentally shocked. Now you can't do one after another. See, I'm pressing the different buttons, but when shock is recharging, you can't do detonate. So you can't use them both one after another. See, now I can use detonate. Oh. So RB is to shock, and LB is to detonate. Now detonating takes 7 seconds, so it's not gonna be something you can just go boom. See, you have to hold it down, and then it detonates, which it's very strong. If you put this next to a vehicle and blow it up, the car will blow up. See, we'll do that right now. We'll blow up this car right here, and it blows up the car. Now we're not gonna be able to see it blow up, but you guys will hear it, because it takes around 6 of these to blow up a Rhino tank. So it's basically the same strength as a missile. See, we just blew that car up. And then now this is the main. We'll go to that last. That's the main center of everything. Now, one of the main other reasons you'd buy this is to be able to customize and upgrade the Oppressor Mark II. Now, this is one of probably the most OPS, the best vehicle in the game now. I made a review on that. I'll put that in the description so you guys can go check that out if you want to. So you can see the customization and how good that is. We got the Weapon Workshop. It's a normal Weapon Workshop that you have in the Avenger, the NLC. It's the same exact thing. And all that Specialized Workshop does is that you can only customize the Mark II Oppressor. Nothing else. It's the only vehicle. Okay, so now we'll go to this. Now you have to be a CEO to access this little panel, or you have to be an MC or VIP, whatever. Now the touchscreen. Here's where most of your work is going to get done. You have the client job is from Paige. Paige is the main person. There's 6 different ones. The last 2 you do with a friend, and the first 4 you can do by yourself. I recommend the first 4 because they're really quick and really easy, and you get paid the most. You don't even get paid for that much for the last 2. You don't get paid that much. Robbery and process, I think, is the best one, because you go rob gold from robbers that are robbing. So you're robbing the bank robbers in that one while they're robbing a bank, and you steal the gold they're robbing. And the other one, there's just different things that you're gonna be doing. Now these pay around 30,000. These paid around 15-ish thousand. These other 2. Now this, I think this is one of the best features. Now this is amazing. It's gonna help all you grinders out there. Now you have the cargoes. Now it says hack secure server app to launch a source mission. Now it's really easy. All you gotta do is just press on it, and then you just pick which one, and you go do the mission. It's basically the same thing you do at your business or at the office, but from in here. And what's cool about this is you can call this Terabyte straight to you. So once you deliver your cargo, you can just call it straight into you and start the next cargo. But there's gonna be the wait limit, of course. So wait time thing. So you can do this for all your different businesses. Vehicle cargo, gun running, air freight, special cargo, and biker. Now with biker, you have to be an MC president to look at that. Now how biker works, it's you can't buy supplies, which sucks. That's like the worst part. So biker, most people just buy supplies, which I do. It's the best way to get it, to make money out of it. But with this, you can only source supplies. You can't buy supplies from in here, which is sad. So that's the only bad part about this, and that's this little thing screen. And you got the press smart 2 and everything. Now what we'll do is we will go outside and we'll test its strength. And that's everything you can kind of do in there. Which the next part we're gonna test this explosive resistant, but I already would recommend this vehicle even if it wasn't explosive resistant, because it's not like you're gonna be driving this around as a tank. Because but you got the missiles in the back, so it's got weapons and it's got the drones and stuff. But we'll see how explosive resistant it is to missiles. Okay, we're out of missiles. We have to buy some real quick. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, I guess. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, around 16-ish missiles. Now the cops are killing me. So it's basically, it's up there with the MLC type strength. I'm gonna get rid of the cops real quick by dying. And so it's very strong. It's got some decent weapons, but you gotta have other players to operate them. Now, what's cool about this missile in the back? It's not like the Chernobog. With the Chernobog, you have to stay in place to be able to use the missiles. If you have a passenger in the back and someone's driving, you can use the missile while it's moving, the missile launcher. So that's really good. Now, another good thing about this is the Terabyte Service here. So you got a new tab, kind of like the Avenger and Mobile Operations Center things, the service tab. So it has its own tab and the interaction menu. You just click on that. You're going to request the Terabyte. If it's out, you can return it. You can request that Presser Mark II. Now there's no cooldown for this stuff either, so you can immediately request it, immediately return it, and request it back. Same thing with the presser. You can request it, and then you can just request it like right if it blows up immediately. And you can get your cab access and empty it and all your normal stuff in here. So you just request it, and it's just like the MOC and stuff. It's not gonna come straight to you, but it's gonna come close. So it's gonna come somewhere, within a couple blocks. See, it's over here. So it's not gonna come like right in front of you. The Oppressor Mark II will though, but this isn't. The Terabyte is not gonna come instantly straight to you. It's gonna be a couple blocks away. Now Oppressor Mark II will call that, and then that will be right next to us. Though. Snap! Wait, that's not mine. This is mine. That was someone else's. Someone else's. Which you don't just customize this in there, you can store it in there too. You can store, like, so you can take the Oppressor Mark II and store it in there too, in the special bay thing. So now my conclusion here with this vehicle, because we've gone over everything, it's pretty simple. It's a good vehicle overall. It's strong. It's got a pretty good missile launcher. And then it's got drones, so you can mess with people. It's got a player scanner, and then that can have the Oppressor Mark II, obviously. And then one of the best part is you can, if you're a grinder, you can just request it straight to you. Go inside, and then start up a mission without having to go to your businesses, which that is incredible. That is very great. It's very good, and so I would recommend this vehicle because of that, and because you can get one of the best vehicles in the game and customize them in there too. So that's two very good things. The other stuff's kind of like little perks, and then you got Page's jobs too, which only take a couple minutes. You get like 30 grand for it. So it's got a lot of little things here and there, and it's got a couple big things here and there. So it's a great vehicle overall. If I could just load inside. Okay, we're gonna wait till I load in. I don't know why it's taking so long. And when you're inside Terabyte, you can invite people inside too. So it's like just like Demo, so you can invite players to Terabyte. And with the missile launcher, when you go inside, if you're inside the missile launcher, when you shoot a missile, there's like a second cooldown where you can shoot it again. You shoot one, you have to wait a second, you can shoot another. In another second, you can shoot one. In another second, you can shoot one. So it's about a second cooldown. So I'll show you guys that real quick. And then I'll show you this, and I guess we'll end off the review. Oh, there's a chopper too. Let's try to shoot down that chopper. Hurry up, game. See if we can lock onto him. Come on, come on, come on. Turn around, turn around, turn around. Okay, it's not locking on because it's pretty far. See, that's out of range. I'd have no idea what the range is. I wish I had someone I could test that with. But see, 1 second, shoot one in 1 second, shoot one in another second, you have to wait. So you can just shoot them one at every second. So there seems to be a couple targets flying around right now. A couple helicopters. Maybe we can shoot one down. But we're going to end the review off here. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Go join the Discord server. It's in the description. You go check out the Mark II oppressor video. That will be in the description also. And goodbye.